Hey everybody, my name is Leanne Sims, and I'm the founder of Fit and Fab Weekend, a conference that happens every November in Maryland. And I'm also the author of The Weight Loss Diva, Discover the Discipline, Inspiration, Victory, and Acceptance Within You. Throughout the month of February, I'm sharing with you about my personal journey and discovery to self-confidence. And a major key that I dropped in the intro is that there really may not be any such thing as self-confidence. What we really want is confidence in who we are in God. And so there's kind of been four major questions that have plagued me for my entire life that have threatened my confidence. One is, am I too fat? Two is, am I smart enough? Three is, am I good enough? And the last one is, am I desirable? In today's episode, I'm going to share with you about my discovery around, am I smart enough? I got to tell you a story. Back in undergraduate school and college, one of my closest girlfriends remembers this one instance with me that she will never, you hear me, never let me live down. And it all has to do with my second semester of freshman year. I took a required math class, and guess what, y'all? I flunked it. A big, fat, red F. The professor was horrible. The class was packed, and I had no idea what was going down in that class, and I probably wasn't paying too much attention because I pretty much coasted through high school. Well, not in this class, since I got an F. Saying all that to say, I must have come back to the dorm crying to her, and I remember saying, I will never get a job. I don't know if she laughed me out of her room, consoled me, prayed with me, what she did, but she will never forget that instance, and she won't let me forget it either. Saying all that to say, I did graduate, I retook the class, and I got a good job. And the job just happened to be in finance, more math. You know, I think this whole thing about math is a funny joke from God because I never really thought I was good at math. I could read, write, do whatever, but I hated math. But I got a job in finance. I had to take some securities licensing exams to do my job. And I struggled with those too. Actually, on one of the exams, I failed it the first time. Thankfully, I passed it the next time so I could keep my job. Fast forward down the line. I'm finishing up my master's in business administration. A whole lot of math. I just finished a corporate finance course that was insanity. But I passed, and I actually did pretty well. I'm saying all this to say that God has presented me with all of these experiences throughout my life that have challenged the self-doubt around, am I smart enough? You see, I've come to learn this major key, that in 1 Corinthians 2:16 to be exact, it says that I also have the mind of Christ. Okay, so thinking about that, if I was made in the image of Christ, and then the same mind that was in him is now in me, don't you think that Jesus was smart? I sure do. And so that means that I am also smart. Really, by smart, I mean I have the capacity and the capability to expand my knowledge, to expand my learning. Everything's not going to come quickly for me. Some things will. But the things that don't, God has given me the unique ability, given us the unique ability to learn, to expand our capacity, and we all have the ability to do that. So it's not about finishing first and the fastest, but it's about, are you committed to the journey of discovering those things that you need to discover? We all have the capacity to learn. In fact, we have the mind of Christ. So the next time, really every time I'm tempted with that question of self-doubt, saying, am I smart enough? I say, you bet your life I am.